The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ivan Garcia, the German-born starter, will get the assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Striding in, Jesse Pitts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Full count, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Coming to the plate now, Vinny Oliveros, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Octavio Veras hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding into the box, Wendell Lombard. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Lucas Pitts. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Herbert Gilchrist.
Now in the box, Herbert Gilchrist. He went deep last night twice. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. The Biscuits lead it 3-0. Bill Pitts, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Settling in now, Rod Jansen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, David Aiken.
Into the box, David Aiken. For the series, he's 3 for 12. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting first.
Into the box now, Horatio Feliz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. One and two now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3 and 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now, and Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Digging in, Jimmy Hooper. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Doug Story.
At the plate, Doug Story. Full count still. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Story leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jesse Pitts.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Pitts. With 5 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in, he's a real threat right now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
In now, Vinny Oliveros. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Octavio Veras offered a low one there, but came up empty. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Biscuits lead it 5-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Grimes. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in now, Luis Velasco. Fastball well outside. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. At the plate, Cedric Bench, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Three and 1. 3-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Jose Blanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Inside corner, a call to strike 1 and 2. Two out with the man at first. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3 and 2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3 and 2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Sechrist. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2 and 1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2.
That's the ball.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. At the plate, Wendell Lombard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Lucas Pitts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Pitts. Nobody out, runner on first. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ronald Quintero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Herbert Gilchrist. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Jimmy Hooper, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And Montgomery's out in front here, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Thomas Keane, and they'll need him to get something going here. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Oliveros will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Rod Jansen. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, David Aiken. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Doug Story. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now, Jesse Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Barehanded on the move. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
Vinny Oliveira.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To the plate now, Vinny Oliveros. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. From the stretch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Biscuits lead it 5-0. Now at the plate, Horatio Feliz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1.
Yeehaw! 1-2, count.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Freddie Grimes. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Luis Velasco. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Octavio Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in once again, Wendell Lombard. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Lucas Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
2-1.
Outside, ball.
In the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Cedric Bench, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jose Blanco. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, Matt Sechrist. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Thomas Keene. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the 3-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Herbert Gilchrist. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Cooper ripped down the line. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
Digging in, Thurman Ponson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Quintero with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
At the plate, Vinny Oliveros, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And Montgomery's out in front here, 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Rod Jansen. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, David Aiken. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he popped him up. Oliveros backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, Horatio Feliz. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
To the plate now, Freddie Grimes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Stepping in now, Luis Velasco. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Just hung in there on that one. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it's off the foul pole. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 7th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 6-3. Howard Quintana is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready now, Octavio Veras. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 1.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wendell Lombard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoop, up and in.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Lucas hits. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Herbert Gilchrist. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Hooper. Here's the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Montgomery's out in front here, 6-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Jose Blanco. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Matt Sechrist. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Line towards center field. Hooper is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Thomas Keane.
So striding forward now, Thomas Keane. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rod Jansen. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, David Aiken, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
1-2. With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Irvin Williamson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Irvin Williamson.
Leading off the inning, Doug Story, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Set to deliver on 2-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Standing in, Thurman Ponson. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Aiken is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Vinny Oliveros. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Oliveros.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he's back in standing. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Octavio Veras will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Horatio Feliz.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses 2-2. The Barons find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Grimes.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in now, Luis Velasco. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Eric Blanco enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Wendell Lombard. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Lucas hits. 3-2 full count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now batting, Herbert Gilchrist. 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Jimmy Cooper. 1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2-2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Doug Story. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Keene is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And Montgomery's out in front here, 7-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Cedric Bench, and they'll need him to get something going here. Two and one. This is line to left. Gilchrist is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So striding in, Jose Blanco, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1 home.
Strike 2.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ponson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready once again, Matt Sechrist. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Montgomery Biscuits posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Bill Pitts earned his 5th win of the year. Ivan Garcia only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Barons, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for